The Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp put together a star-studded list of musicians for their 10th anniversary, which was held over President's Day weekend, February 15th through the 18th. Tour creator David Fishoff is the mastermind behind the camp, and he invited Nick Mason of Pink Floyd, Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, and Cliff Williams of AC/DC to spearhead the troupe. Returning artists and counselors included Alan White of Yes, Elliot Easton of The Cars, Glenn Hughes of Deep Purple, Mickey Dolenz of The Monkees, Simon Kirke of Bad Company, and Bruce Kulick of Kiss. They all took part in jamming, interacting, and teaching fans and campers. We caught up with Alan White of Yes, who has been a counselor for 3 years, to get his thoughts on being a part of the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp yet again.
Oh, well, this is my third camp, so I'm kind of like totally used to what goes on here. It's actually a lot of work to get everything done, but it's a lot of fun. And by the end of the week, you usually kind of achieve a lot of things and make a lot of people happy.
We also caught up with Nick Mason, drummer for Pink Floyd, just after watching Brian Wilson perform for the campers, to get his thoughts on being a part of the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp.
Well, from my point of view, as yet, I know very little about it. This is my first time at this whole thing. And so far, I've actually done nothing apart from enjoy a Brian Wilson concert.
Former guitarist for The Cars, Elliot Easton, discussed how much fun he has jamming with the campers.
Oh, it's fun. I mean, these are all very successful people. You know, they're professional people, and they all played in bands when they were in high school, and they want to revisit that part of themselves, you know, and have some fun. And, you know, they're all very bright, successful people, and so they're a pleasure to be around.
Each year, campers are divided into bands, and each band gets assigned a professional instructor. As the extended weekend unfolds, campers have a chance to rub elbows, take photos, and soak up an unbelievable amount of musical knowledge. At the end, they get to experience the thrill of jamming with legends. During the summer of 2008, Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp takes the show on the road. The 2008 touring camp will give campers a once-in-a-lifetime chance to be the opening act for a nationally recognized artist in major concert venues throughout the U.S. and Canada.